A disciple who is in search of an answer what true love is, he asks a seer who tells that when one falls for heart instead of body, it is called love, else it is just lust. According to seer's reply, we can interpret that just like gold needs copper to become usable gold, and we can breathe only when the air is polluted, as pure oxygen is harmful for our body, similarly, love comes combined with lust too. Since the disciple isn't satisfied with the answer to what true love is, the seer then narrates to him a couple's love story, and the story takes us back to the same village during 1947 before Independence Day. Abbai Garu and Ammai Garu are engaged. After preparing himself, Abbai Garu has participated in a boxing game so that he gets rupees 90. Those days, rupees 90 was a lot of money. In the middle of boxing match, when Ammai Guru tells him that if he does not give up on boxing, her mother will get her married to someone else. Abbai Garu tells her to go and marry the guy, having the confidence that she won't marry anyone else except him. It is revealed that with the money he wins, he will buy a gorgeous silk sari for Ammai Garu. On the other hand, Ammai Garu feels cheated. When her brother shouts at Abbai Garu to stop fighting and seek Ammai Garu, else she will marry someone else, Abbai Garu loses focus in the boxing ring and the opponent punches him several times, killing him instantly. On the other hand, Ammai Garu consumes poison and dies. The movie isn't over yet, but I have to request those 90% of the viewers who watch my videos but have not subscribed to the channel to go ahead and subscribe. Do not forget to press the all notification bell. This way, you will get every week's videos displayed on your YouTube screen. Back to the story. The couple takes rebirth, and Ammai Garu is Akshara and Abbai Garu is Arjun. I felt Arjun looked more handsome with a moustache and long beard. What do you think? The earlier look or this look? Arjun is a college going student who is aspiring to become boxing champion, and his friends are Nagarjuna and Bhadram. Akshara, a third year final student, joins the same college. Her best friend is Mahalakshmi, and Arjun and his friend call her ATM. Why they call her ATM? You will come to know sometime. Akshara has an elder sister who got married to a man without her father's approval. The couple wants to reunite with the father, but the father is hell bent on not being together. On the other hand, Arjun's father isn't happy with his passion for boxing, and they always have tension between them because of Arjun's low academic performance. When Arjun is intimidated to fight in the boxing ring with one hand only, a punishment given by his coach due to late attendance, though he was winning at every shot, he sees Akshara for the first time and here also loses his focus as he did earlier and gets punched by his rival opponent. No, no, he does not die here. If he dies here, the end of this movie story. When they both meet again, they both confess to not liking each other. This is because when they died in their previous births, they died because of each other, blaming each other filled with anger. And even after their rebirth, they both are still carrying the anger towards each other unknowingly. On the other hand, the seer is seen drawing a circle, telling his disciple that both Arjun and Akshara will reunite in this circle. After they come in the circle, something will be happening that the duo would not have expected. The next scene is something really illogical that is supposed to be comedy. And throughout the scene, I was waiting for the humor to come. It seems Badram, who attempts to suicide for a girl, is hospitalized. Knowing that his friend went to suicide for a girl, Arjun sends out CD to every parent of their daughters lodged in the hostel, exposing that their girls smoke, drink, idolize Salman Khan, and have dates with their boyfriends instead of studying when the parents have spent lakhs of rupees. After every girl's mother gets into the character of Bahubali, bashing heroes like Vijay Deverakonda, Mahesh Babu, maybe Thanos, and then all the mothers beat the crap out of their daughters. I guess even the boys do the same things. Their mothers don't come and beat the boys. Anyways, by doing this, what Badram achieves and how come Arjun becomes a hero in the eyes of Badram is a brainless comedy. I guess only legend will understand. I will leave this section here as I fail to understand this non-intelligent humor. In case you want to explain, reply in the comment box. Now, Arjun's mother, who is asthmatic, is helped by Akshara and they both realize that they are neighbors. And Akshara realizes and appreciates that unlike any other parents who want their kids to excel only in academics, Arjun's mother fully supports Arjun and his dream to become boxing champion. Arjun, who is partying with his friends Nagarjuna and Badram, does not bother to pick a call from his mother who needs urgent medical attention. You will hate Arjun doing this with his mother. Remember Mahalakshmi, Akshara's friend? She has feeling towards Arjun. For this reason, Arjun takes advantage of Mahalakshmi to pay his food bills that night, and also many times she had sponsored him with imported gloves, phone, etc. etc. That is why Mahalakshmi is referred to as Arjun's ATM. Meanwhile, Akshara's father, who resorts to drinking after his wife Janaki's death, meets Arjun, who is intoxicated. However, Arjun helps Akshara's father to reach home, and in return, Akshara's father invites him to his house to join him for drinks. There is a thing between Akshara and her father that they don't talk directly but address deceased Janaki for communicating with each other. That is so weird. Arjun and Akshara see each other and express unhappiness at being neighbors. Akshara tells Arjun that she mixed pesticide in his omelette. Arjun gets hospitalized and he throws up everything there, only to know from Akshara that she lied only to take out the pleasure of seeing the troubled Arjun. On call, Akshara invites her sister to come along with her husband, thinking that her father would accept her as her sister, who is now pregnant, visiting him after 3 years. Arjun, who overhears her conversation, visits Akshara's father and narrates his own daughter's story of running away and marrying someone else, and then questions what his friend's father should do if his daughter wants to mend the relationship. After listening to this, the father's old wound opens up. When Akshara's elder sister visits her father along with her husband, the father refuses to recognize her and says that he has only one daughter named Akshara. Arjun mocks Akshara, and Akshara is determined to teach him a nice lesson. On the other hand, the seer tells the disciple that the eagle will help both Akshara and Arjun to come to their spot. Akshara lures and leads Arjun to the exam leak to question papers. Arjun and his friends also nicely prepare, meaning they prepare chit papers with answers to copy. They write and submit the answer papers whose pages are even more than the textbook, and even the topper of the university would not have submitted such an elaborate answer paper. Akshara has actually set the dummy question paper using Junior's question papers. Finally, all the three fail miserably, and Akshara is successful in getting her revenge. Their cat and dog fight is very interestingly funny and fun to watch. You must see the movie at least once. Arjun returns to his home, and his dad, who was to get him a bike, knowing that his son failed in all the subjects, insults Arjun a lot. When his mother tries to calm him down, Arjun in turn hits the plate in her hand, spilling all the food on the floor. He has been mean to his mother since his lifetime. The reason will unfold in some time. Eagle leads all the students, including Akshar and Arjun, to come to the seer's village instead of reaching Araku. As told to you earlier, they both died in the same village, so destiny has brought them to the same place where their story was unfinished. The same night, Arjun and Akshara come out of the group, and while arguing, they step inside the circle drawn in front of the village's god and ask in unison, boasting that they can solve each other's problems if their souls were switched. Yes, the god agrees to it. Akshara's soul is in now Arjun's body, and Arjun's soul is in Akshara's body. The seer who is reading the manuscript tells them that in a particular month in the moon's phase, they both have to come to the same spot to switch back their souls into their respective bodies at 6 p.m. evening after 30 days. After returning to their houses, Arjun is now living with Akshara's father, and Akshara is living with Arjun's parents. They find it unimaginable and are getting used to their transformed lives. Arjun's parents are completely shocked as if they have seen some ghost when they see Arjun having Akshara's soul worshipping to God and the fact he has prepared food. But Arjun in Akshara's body is taking advantage of his own friend Nagarjuna for a ride to the college. Arjun in Akshara's body wears bold and short dresses, jeopardizing Akshara's image in front of others. Whereas Akshara in Arjun's body Eve teases and harasses almost every girl in college to risk Arjun's reputation also. In response to Akshara's attempt, Arjun in Akshara's body tries to hit on Mahalakshmi, but he could not do much. Akshara in Arjun's body is relieved to hear. Arjun compels Akshara, now in Arjun's body, to accept Mahalakshmi's love proposal so that he can use Mahalakshmi as his personal ATM, but purposely Akshara, posing as Arjun, rejects Mahalakshmi's love proposal. To take revenge, Arjun calls Akshara on the phone and informs that tonight Nagarjuna will be spending time with her body alone in a resort. Akshara plans to suicide, but Arjun stops her, saying that he lied and nothing happened. After 30 days, both return to the village to know from the disciple that the seer is no more. The disciple even recites them from the manuscript, but it says this is the end. In their conversation, he tells Akshara and Arjun about their past lives too. But the disciple repeats the deceased seer's words that they have 30 days to fall in love, else they cannot stand any chance to get into their own bodies. Both Akshara and Arjun try all the means to love each other, but unfortunately, their hatred towards each other overpowers. One night, Akshara's elder sister, who is alone in the house, calls Akshara to get her to the hospital as she is going into labor pain. Akshara pleads with Arjun, who comes along, but after picking Akshara's elder sister, their car breaks down in the middle of the road. After a long time, a doctor's car is seen and is stopped by Akshara. Meanwhile, on the request of Akshara's elder sister, Arjun is forced to stand by her. The doctor, realizing that they won't make it to the hospital, hence helps the sister to deliver outside a church. Arjun, who is in the Akshara's body, is allowed to witness throughout the delivery. Holding the baby for the first time, Arjun then realizes how painful it's for a mother to go through for the birth of her child. The doctor explains that there are two births taking place, one for the woman to become mother and her child. Arjun, who could not contain himself, runs away thinking about how much his mother had taken trouble to give birth to him. Yet he was always mean to her till his lifetime because his mother stopped him from practicing kickboxing. Arjun realizes now that his mother stopped only to protect him from not getting hurt, and instantly regrets that he addressed his mother as madam and that he never cared for her even while she was sick. Arjun in Akshara's body finally hugs his mother, telling that he will never make her sad and that he will take good care of her. On the other hand, Arjun's mother thinks that Akshara misses her own mother Janaki and tells her that she can call her mother too. Arjun stubbornly tells Akshara that he will love his mother more than she would love him. But Akshara corrects Arjun that children can love their mothers but never equal like them. She further says that we say very easily thank you, sorry to other people, but never to our mothers. Even if Akshara wants to say she does not have her mother. From this moment, they both become good friends. Exams come near. Akshara promises Arjun that she will study well and help him to score in all the 16 subjects that he failed. But surprisingly, Arjun is the topper in the university. Whereas Arjun at least helps Akshara to get just passing marks. Akshara tells Arjun that his father, out of happiness, brought boxing gloves for him. Arjun becomes overwhelmed and overjoyed. Akshara, posing as Arjun, talks to her father for uniting with her sister. Father does not change his opinion. But one day, Arjun approaches Akshara's dad and demands to bring his elder daughter back. Arjun makes Akshara's father realize that since he gave her elder daughter everything that she liked, then why not accept her liking for the guy whom she loved and married? Any girl who is pregnant would want to spend some time in her parents' place. Arjun tells Akshara's father that despite having her father and sister living in the same town, that his elder daughter had delivered her child on the road like an animal. The father's stone heart melts and insists to bring back his elder daughter. The family reunites, and this time the father introduces as father of two daughters and not one, and that his Janaki has taken her rebirth as his granddaughter. Now the disciple Siddha finally gets the right manuscript which was hiding inside the vermilion. He comes searching for Akshara and Arjun. Akshara in Arjun's body goes to contest in the kickboxing championship, but since she doesn't know kickboxing, she gets brutally beaten. Even Arjun's parents take it very lightly, but Arjun says whenever his body gets the blow, it will hurt Akshara. Seeing Akshara getting hurt will hurt Arjun too. Finally, Akshara tells Arjun the same thing that she said in the previous birth before dying on each other. When Arjun says to Akshara that he does not want to lose her, again they both kiss. The disciple watches them kissing, remembering the seer's manuscript that says when they have become hearts instead of bodies, then they will get back into their own bodies. Then their soul switches back into their original bodies. The disciple gets the answer to his question on what true love is. Now Arjun fights back with one hand and wins the championship. Arjun proposes to Akshara and they hug each other. The movie ends here. Please do hit the like button on this video. It will help to display this video on others' YouTube screen. Thank you. Thanks for watching. For more storytelling videos, subscribe to Damoodies channel.